Hey guys, I'm back with another video. This is a swatching video for the eyeshadow. This is the Tarteist Pro by Tarte. Um, Now, honestly, I had done eyeshadow palette swatches before, and the main reason I actually did these swatches was because I actually got these eyeshadow palettes from the monthly subscription packet. Wow, I forgot what it's called. BoxyCharm. There you go. And I stopped. I think I had it for one, two. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I had it for 5 months because two of them came together in one pack, if I'm not wrong. So 5 to 6 months, honestly, and I stopped. And they literally gave me eyeshadow every single month. Um, which honestly, in my opinion, I don't use eyeshadow as much, and if I do, there are a good amount of colors that I don't use. Now, I actually bought um 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on my own. So again, it doesn't make sense. But two of them are not eyeshadow palettes. So they're just like individual ones. And then one of the palettes that I have now I'm talking about the ones that I have bought myself. Um, One of them that I bought, which was like one of my first ones, I actually ended up giving it to my niece. Um, Tarte is also one of my beginner ones that I bought. Um, I have two from Tarte. One is like the individual one that I just mentioned. Um, this is how it looks like from inside. Again, honestly, I don't know why I actually bought this palette, realistically speaking, because a lot of these colors I am not going to use, especially these ones right here. Um, I am trying my best to use this palette more now, but again, I feel like a lot of these colors are not going to be something that I'm going to be using. This four right here definitely would be. As you know, if you watched makeup videos in general, they would normally use some of these like as transition colors. Um, so honestly, overall, this palette is not for me. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and do some swatches. Um, I don't know how I'm gonna do the swatches, but I think I probably might just rub it and just put it down. The first one that I did is the classic. Let's see. All right, let's see if this works. It does. Okay, so but in between, I have to constantly clean my hands. Next one that I'm doing is vintage right below it. It works. The next is chick. I'm actually going right now down this line. So this is the chick. Oh, chick is extremely light. It's more of like a nude peach color. Which again, I would actually use it for transition, honestly, and also indie is pretty light. Um, Again, probably it will show slightly different on the eyelid, I guess, but it's fine. All right, now I'm going down the second line, and the top is innocent. I'm going to clean my hands real quick. We're gonna work from there. Okay. We're gonna work on innocent now, which is the second one up here. Alright, let's see. Honestly, I'm not really a huge fan of this palette. I'm not going to lie, you're already getting the idea, the gist of the palette. And the next one that I have now that's watching is Fierce. Um, these are more like bold colors, majority of them, and I actually like my eyeshadow to be more on the glitter side, um, for the most part. I probably I don't know if I want to swatch this one now, with this bold at the bottom, which again is light, could be used for transition. I should probably keep this more in handy now for my fingers because I'm not using my brush. But then even with the brush, I would have to constantly clean it. But anyways, now we're gonna go down the third line, and the top one is Wimpsy. I feel like this would be more helpful with these shadings. Um, I would actually use a lot of these. Well, not the first row on its own, but I feel like most of this color I would probably still have to put like this kind of a shimmer or like a different shimmer on top, realistically speaking. Next is No Filter, and I am actually almost hitting the top. So I'm gonna actually switch on this side. Oh wow, hold on, let's clean this up. I'm gonna have to dry this out real quick. But anyways, now we are going to. Did I do No Filter? Yes, I did. Anyways, the next one here is Mod, and I have not bought 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 um any eyeshadows after I stopped getting the BoxyCharm, honestly, because I do feel that I know that they give the I need to update the questionnaire that they normally have you do. Next is Edgy. But I did mention that I wanted to have not that much of I don't actually like this color. I'm not going to lie. Um, Now this is like we're going on this one now. I mean this line, and this is a line I definitely don't like. Realistically speaking, starting from Edgy at the bottom. Um, but I feel like because I have back to the story while I'm working on this a swatch, um, smoked. Um, anyways, to the story, I had mentioned that I'm not really um, a fan of eyeshadow like that, and I don't want as much, but clearly I got it with every one of them. Next is Vamp, which is this is supposed to be more almost black, honestly. A little drama. I know the shading on the eyes itself will come slightly different, but it is what it is. And then now we're doing Punk, which is like right at the bottom before we start with the glitters. Alright. Now we are working on the glitters. And we are going to get another one just in case. Now, we're on the last one, the circles with the glitters. The top one is ethereal. And like I said, I'm normally a huge fan of glitter when it comes to eyeshadow. Next is Glam. I think honestly I got it because of these four, which probably back then I did not use my brain clearly. Um, this is more on the lighter side, and I don't even think I can apply this one anymore. Anyways, before I move forward, on the back, I forgot to mention that it does mention that it's the Amazonian clay palette. Anyways, now mint. My if I actually were to start buying eyeshadow now, I will I would definitely not buy this. I would rather get something similar individually for these eyeshadows. Um, but yeah, and then last but not least is Trendy, which is like a bluish greenish mix, which I do like the shade, especially since it's more on the glittery side. Um, this would pair really nice for Christmas, I believe. Like anybody who celebrates like the holiday season, this color will actually look pretty good. Now, how would I rate this? This is probably like being good enough, decent scoring. I would definitely give this like a 2 out of 10, honestly, and I'm being pretty generous with this. Um, would I want to use this long term? Absolutely not. Would I want to buy this again? Absolutely not. Would I recommend this? If you're somebody who is not going to use most of these colors, I will not suggest to buy this at all. And if somebody who's jumping into makeup now, um, I would suggest not to buy this because obviously it costs like it's more on the high end prices, so not to use the whole thing and only for these four or like probably for like the transition colors does not make sense honestly. So this is not it honestly. So I would suggest not to buy this at all unless if you're like somebody who's a content creator and is going to who wants to do makeup content and is going to do different creations, different looks, and everything, then it kind of makes sense to use this variety of color. Other than that, I would say this is a no. If you're just using it day to day basis and you know that you're not going to use most of the color, honestly. Other than that, I'll be linking both my Instagram pages down below. Make sure to follow, hit the subscribe button, the bell button, and I'll be back for more. Stay safe and stay tuned, guys.